Heading to GA, Georgia. Got Georgia on my mind. Hunted it now a couple times. Made it. Sitting at the old gate. Hopefully this turkey is back in here again. The one that flew over our head the other day. Hopefully I don't have any other hunter encounters as I'm practically backed up to the gate. I'm as close to the gate as you can get without blocking the gate. Maybe that'll be enough. Which is where I was at the other day and it didn't matter, but I'll see y'all in the morning. Getting it. Good morning. Got us a turkey goblin. Only one problem. He's way over yonder where that sun is. But he's gobbling good. I'm a long way from the truck already, but that's what we came to do. One more time. There he is. Yeah. I can't tell if he's on a knob, but he kind of sounds like it. Boy, it's chilly this morning, but look at that. This is why we do it. I'm just kidding, we don't do it for the sunrises, but that's a good part of it. He's straight through there. Drop a pin on this guy. I got him almost perfect on my first pin. Funny thing is, he's about a couple hundred yards from where I dropped a pin, where I thought one should be. I guess that can be my consolation prize. Alright, I gotta make up some ground. We're still going down. Oh, shoot. I don't know if I can get across. It's like straight down. Still not to the bottom. That's the bottom. Look how steep this crap is. Just kind of slide on the sides of your feet and hope you catch. Climb to get back up to him. Oh, dang it. Dadgum, everything's wet. Just got poked in the eyeball. It's gonna be worth it when I get to the top. And he's gobbling down the ridge. Or across on the next ridge. I feel like that sound traveled about 2 feet. He's up here somewhere. I think I'm still a good ways from him. Turkey should be that way. Should be 400 to 500 from him, I think. It's hard to say. I should definitely be able to hear him. Haven't heard him since I got up here. Just ridge hopping, ladies and gents. Been standing up here for about 15 minutes and ain't heard anything. I hooted one time and he gobbled. He's right over there. This is a drain. Curls back around. There's a low spot I think I can cross. It's not too bad. There's a ridge running through there. He's on that ridge. One more ridge and we're in the game. He must have hens because he was hammering, but now he's not. I'm gonna try to loop around, drop down, cross. See if I can get in this bubble. It's always the goal, getting this bubble. Here we go again. That was the ridge. I just side hilled it around, got to the end of it. And it drops off down to that bottom, way down there. I gotta climb back up. I just won't think about getting out. right now. That's not gonna be an easy task. Here we go. I wasn't kidding. Look at that. I ain't used to this. I mean, this is just blowing my mind. I know some of y'all do this all the time, but this is steep. I'm about halfway to the bottom. Made it to the other side. Now hopefully we have one more ascent and an approach shot, and we'll be in the game. There's no telling where he's at now. He's moving. He could be straight up above me. I ain't getting up there. I don't know if y'all can hear my heart thumping in my ears. Thought I saw a little path, so I crawled up right there. Came up here. I don't know how far I am. Third, half. I got one bottle of water. I could kill it right now. Probably should have drunk some out of that creek. Probably would have been alright. Alright. Got a bird to find. Feeling dangerous. Bird somewhere. That way. Gotta climb a little more. Hey y'all. I was just right over there. Bird somewhere through there. Last time he gobbled, he could be up here now. Decisions. Last thing I want to do is bump him. I don't want to just go barreling down that ridge. Hopefully he gobbles. So I should be higher than the turkey if he hasn't moved, which I kind of think he hasn't. Reason being, I feel like if he had moved and went higher, he'd be gobbling. I also think it's windier up here, and he don't want to be standing up here in this wind. So I think he's probably got it made where he's at. So I'm gonna loop around the backside of this ridge, opposite from him, and try to curl in there and get about 200 or less, I mean, from where I think he's at. And wait on him to gobble. I'm just taking my time, but it'd be really nice if I could hear him gobble before I call. He's got to have hens with him. I mean, he was gobbling too good this morning. This ridge runs up, and that's the absolute peak right there. I'm gonna try to get around this side, curl around. The bird should be over there. Turkey almost gave me a heart attack. I kept trying to find him and I couldn't. I was coming down to this little saddle. Last time I heard him, he was across the saddle on a little ridge. I just got up my crow call and blew it as hard as I could twice. Right as my last note finished, that sucker just hammered. And he's right down there. Now I gotta figure out where I can call him to. Somewhere in that ballpark, which is what he is. Bird's over here, saddle's here. I'm gonna get over here and try to call him around. The other thing is, if I get over here, the sun will be at my back. He just gobbled. This is good. I ain't heard him gobble on his own in a while. Of course, I hadn't been close enough, probably. I've had a couple gobbles this year that those type that when you hear them, they just throttle you. That was the best one yet. There's supposed to be a trail right down here, and it goes through that saddle and wraps around where he's at. It sounded about like where he's at. He may be on that trail. He's gonna burn me if I set up in the wrong spot. He's about halfway up that hill. He may be going to where I called from. I want to call from here and run up there and set up and get him when he tries to side hill me, but I don't know if he will. I feel like if I did that, he's gonna go up high, and that's gonna put me in a pickle. Maybe I should have just stayed where I was just at, or I could just set up right here. Try to get by this tree right here. I should be hadn't gone too high yet. That's the same bird or not. I'd like to call and sit down right here, but there's not a good spot. Signs. Golly, I need to sit down. I'll sit right here. I'm gonna throw my call that way. Try to get him to come across. Well, this is one reason they're in here. All these little acorns. There's a ton of them. I don't know what kind they are, but I know they're tearing them up. He might have been right here on this knob, but I think he was right here. Because I was right up there. For whatever reason, they fell off across the creek. Went up a little bit. Started going that way. Sounded like, because I was trying to get in position to call, they were moving away fairly quick. See all these acorns? That's crushing. Surely that dude ain't got so far he can't hear me. Dadgummit. Where the son of a gun is? I feel like they done just gotten so far out of earshot they couldn't hear me back yonder. That's what I'm telling myself anyway. As readily as he was answering a crow call, you would think he would jump on a yelp. I told y'all you gotta get in his bubble. I got in his bubble with a crow call. And we were in his bubble for a minute. And I couldn't make up my dadgum mind of where I needed to sit. It cost me. It may not have mattered anyway, but I know it didn't help taking that long to decide. Yeah, he was right here on this ridge earlier. Don't know where he's at now. It was a long hike out this morning, so I didn't feel like videoing it. I think I went over 10 miles. No telling how many stairs I climbed, if that's what people count, but it wore me slap out. So I've been resting most of the evening. Relocated. Got me a little fire ring. Little fire ring built. About to start me a fire. About to get some food cooking. it. That's what I'm doing. Now I gotta get a little food going. So here's the deal. Got a fire going. About to fire camp chef up. A little chair. Ground beef for burger. Some of this bread, a little seasoning. Love this stuff. A little cheese, a little ketchup, a little Worcestershire. Let's get this thing going. Thing of butter. We'll get that melting. Then I'm gonna throw my piece of bread on there and flip it. Do another piece of bread. That'll be my buns. And then once I get my 2 buns ready, we'll make a few patties out. It's 1.2 pounds, so I don't know how big I want to go. I probably just need to do 3 of them. Still be pretty big. That's what we need. Needed things to slow down just a little bit. I hadn't really had a chance to do this. Been wanting to, but butter's starting to bubble a little bit. Bread got away from me. Got a little dark on the edges, but it's alright. Get a little more butter in there. We'll get it brown on that side. The bread got away from me a little bit. Look at that guy. It's alright. I'll eat it. I was making out my patties and I forgot about it. So I made out, patty. Made out just one oblong patty to go on my bun here. Mixed a little salt and pepper, a little Cajun, and a little Worcestershire with it. So I'm gonna let it get almost done, throw a little cheese on it, and then I'm gonna eat. It's a good night. Got a little lax on the update there. I made my patty out, cooking up nicely. Getting a little dark, but I like it that way. Kind of smelling more like a hamburger steak than a burger. It's gonna be good when I finally eat, because I am starving. She's finally done. I hated to do this, but I teased y'all long enough. Here's the masterpiece. Old skillet burger. I'm about to eat. This camera's about to die. I've been looking for one all day. Finally made one gobble. He's down there. About an 800-foot drop. Gotta do it. Gotta go for it. Here I go. Should've wore different boots. Ain't got much traction on these things. About wore out. I wore them because they're lighter weight. Turkey should be somewhere through there. Or actually, down. I'm still above him a good bit. Made him gobble twice. He gobbled first at my box call. Then I waited and dropped a pin. Then I blew a crow call and he gobbled at it. Made a couple moves trying to get a better judge on where he's at. Haven't heard him since. So I went back to my original spot that I struck him. And I'm dropping off in here. Got 2 owls hooting over there across the valley. I'm trying to do enough to make him gobble, but not enough that he gets weird about it. Niller gnat spray. Kinda works. I need to hear him gobble before I call. It's gotta be opened under where he's at to some degree, because this stuff I've been walking through is garbage. true turkey fashion. Got right down in there where he was gobbling. I've not heard him since. Defeated at the moment. There's highs and lows in this game. A low is when you've been grinding. You've put in the miles. Felt like you've been in places where birds are. You hear one on the last day. You drop down about 800 feet and nothing. And now you gotta climb back out. Might as well get out of here. I decided to sit down for a little bit. I need to be heading back home, but whatever. Y'all probably don't know this, but y'all sitting by a stud of a rub. Big one. I was texting my buddy, telling him of my agony of defeat. He sends me this. Give it one last call. I'm gonna head up this mountain. Ain't gonna do it.